Hello, welcome to Exam Booty's YouTube platform. I am Suchit Sharma and I welcome all of you to this SSC CGL English special classes. Friends, as you all know that we have been discussing basic level concepts of noun, and in this segment we knew some very important concepts regarding noun, and we came to know that how we can understand and we can identify a noun. In the process, we discussed and we also came to know how a subject and object and complement as well can play a major role in identifying noun. Most of the students find it very difficult to identify a subject and object in a particular given sentence. And if such types of difficulty if they face during the beginning of their competitive journey, it may affect their progress as a beginner to understand the basic concept as well as the advanced level concept very badly. That's why we are discussing all the basic concepts. So in the process we discussed subject, object, and obviously the complement. Most of the students are not aware of complement because they have in their mind only the three terms subject, verb, object. They always know that in a given sentence there are only three things that matters, and they are always in a order: subject, verb, and object. That is not always actually right. There may be object after the verb and there may not be. It is not necessarily important all the time that this order will remain the same. That is what we actually learned in our previous classes. We also came to know that on subjects and objects place there will be and there must be only noun and pronoun. Obviously pronoun, because if there is a noun it means a pronoun is going to replace it. So whenever we say or mention that there must be a noun, it means there must always be a pronoun as well, whether it is mentioned or not. It is understood actually. That's why when we say noun, the pronoun is implied there. There can be a pronoun, whether it is mentioned or not, because the pronoun is actually born to replace the noun. So we came to know that on subjects and objects place there is always a noun. There may have some other words that are used as a qualifier or modifier before a noun, but without noun you cannot even think of a subject or of an object. If you are thinking of a subject, if you are thinking of an object, it means you are in an indirect way thinking of a noun, because on subjects and objects place there is always a noun. And when we discussed later the complement section, we also came to know that on complements place there can be a noun and adjective. So this is the place that belongs to a noun and an adjective. That is the difference. And we also came to know that there is not necessarily always an object after the verb. There may be a complement. So subject, verb, complement. It may happen. It may be possible. Yes, of course, it may be. So these are the things that we actually discussed. Now, after that, one by one, we started discussing how to identify a particular noun, and that was in the first degree we started to identify a proper noun. And when we discussed proper noun along with common noun, we came to know that whatever we can see, whatever we can feel, whatever we can touch, anything you are able to see, if you name them, they are noun. And most commonly, when we use a common name for certain things, certain places, certain persons, the common name is actually a common noun. There is nothing peculiar about a common noun. Common noun, it means just a common name. There are certain characteristics. That's why we call boy, 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 boy. Girl, 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 girl. Cow, 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 cow. Dog, 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 dog. Why? Because there are certain characteristics, certain parameters that defines a certain person, place, or thing, a particular name. And that common name actually for those individuals is a common noun, because this name is actually being chosen because of the common factor. If there is, regardless, any similarity, any comparative matching characteristics, we are not going to give a common name to those persons, places, or things. But we have. That's why we gave a common name. And that's what we know as a common noun. And when we give a particular naming or a specified name to a common noun, it becomes a proper noun. Hello, 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 hello. How are you, Mono Yadavji? How are you? Welcome to Exam Booty's YouTube platform. So, this was the most important concept that we discussed, and that's what we are just having a recap, because that was not easy to understand. For instance, if you are going to understand a common noun not according to the definition given in books, in your textbook, but according to the conceptual basis, because on whenever you are in a competitive examination solving any questions, the definition is not going to help you. Actually, the thing that is going to help you is your own understanding about the certain word. And if you are not able to understand the given word, I am fine. I am absolutely fine as usual. So, the common noun is actually a common name. That is what the most important thing. When we say common noun, it is actually nothing but a common name given to the objects, persons, things, places, individually. Whenever you give a common name, that's why I was describing, and go to just watch the thumbnail and you will have a clear idea. This is the class of basic level English. The whole SSC CGL class will be divided into two format. First of all, I am discussing all the topics at basic level. When the basic level concepts are over, we will start the advanced level concept. So this class is basically dedicated to SSC CGL English in a very long format, in a very deep format. And once you started watching from video number 1, lecture number 1, day number 1, just go to playlist and start watching right from the first video. You will have a very clear picture about the syllabus and everything, because there I had described everything, that how we will start studying from basic level, the topics, all the name of the topics, step by step, and when the basic level concepts are over, we will move to the advanced level concepts of English that we actually know students are very fascinated about SSC CGL. So that's how we will study all those things. The simple and very easy suggestion, so just go to the playlist and watch the first video and you will have a very clear picture. Actually, this is actually a I believe 25th, 26th or 30th video. So 20 minutes videos, very simple videos, clear cut ideas, but all the topics will be discussed in English. That is the main USP of this class. Okay, thank you. Hope you have just understood everything. Thank you very much. Now let's move to what we were discussing. So common noun is actually a common name. Common name that is given to the objects, person, things, places individually. Like in a class, there are several students sitting in front of you. Among them, some of the students are female and some of the students are male. Now, to the male, you can use a particular, if you are going to name the girl one by one, you may say that girl. The girl word actually can be used to all female students individually. It means that girl is a common name that can be used for any female candidate, any female student. Similarly, you can use the term boy individually to each student that is a male student. You may call them boy. Individually, you may call one by one boy and they will accept it. Yes, you may call me a boy. Yes, a female student may will accept this when she is regarded as a girl. There will be no doubt about it. So when we use a common noun is actually a common name that is used individually. But when we give a particular name, proper noun. What is proper noun? Actually, proper noun is a particular name or a special name given to a common noun. When you give a particular name or a special name to a common noun, it becomes a proper noun. Like there are so many boys in your class. Now, each student is a boy. Boy, you boy, you boy, oh you boy, stand up, just stand up. Sit down, you boy. You may call any student a boy. But each student whom I am referring as a boy, here the boy is a common noun, but if we give a particular name to that boy, it becomes a proper noun. Madan Lal, Sohan Lal, Mohan Lal, Murari Lal, all these types of or lals that I mentioned, Madan Lal, Mohan Lal, this is a proper noun. So proper noun is a particular name given to a common noun. This is the difference. It means boy, that is a common noun when we give this boy a particular name. And we call it Tom. Because Tom is the name of this particular boy, so Tom is a proper noun. And this proper noun cannot be applied to all common nouns, because this is a particular name. This is a special name. This is the difference. A common noun can be used on persons, places, things of same characteristics or having common characteristics. But a proper noun can never be used as in this particular case, because proper noun is a particular name or a special name given to a particular person. It cannot be applied to others. This is the major difference. Hope you can now have a very, very clear picture of proper noun and common noun. Let's move to another very important thing, and you have studied since childhood that all the proper nouns starts with capital letter. All the proper nouns starts with a capital letter, whether they come in the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of a sentence, or you find them in the end, but they will start from capital letter. Now the interesting fact about that is it is 100% clear that if a certain word is a proper noun, it will start from capital letters. Okay, but this class is for only English medium students. This class is not for Hindi medium students. So that is very clear. That is very, very clear, because I am not going to speak even a single word of Hindi in this class, because the thumbnail suggests 100% English medium class. This class is only for those students who want SSC CGL English in English. So you are not going to find any Hindi coming out of my mouth. It will be disappointed for I know it, but the class format is in such a way that I cannot do anything. You can just go and watch PYQs when I solve them at 12 p.m. Be there at 12 p.m. You will find me solving the PYQs, and you will learn a lot from those classes as well, and where you will find me speaking Hindi. But in this class, this is 100% English medium class. Here will be no Hindi. So hope you may understand that. So this is the concept for today. We will discuss all the things gradually, and we will meet tomorrow, and we will continue from where it ends today. Thank you, and take care.